I'm Ian Rush and you're watching the Redmen TV.
That's going to cause a lot of problems for teams this season because he, for a big target man, he was moving around quite a lot, like you say. So.
The big talking point number one was Tony Pulis coming out and basically saying Suarez needs to get banned for diving. If he gets a ban, something along the lines of if you ban him for 3 games, you'll start falling about.
Where's this come from? Where's the precedent that's been set with this? How can you do this without precedent? You know what? We'll stop the yellow card fucking ruling like we do in football all over the fucking world, and we'll just ban him. No, you're giving a yellow card for fucking diving. That's the fucking rules, Tony. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I hate this like managerial agenda, and it stems back to Alex Ferguson last year. Basically, I'm not going to talk about Suarez, who was diving all over the place.
Yeah.
You know,
because I don't want to get fucking told off by the FA.
And now it's basically open season for people. Let's be fair. The diving question.
It was a fucking joke. I was fuming. I was shouting at him to get up and everything in the fucking.
I don't think there was many people on Anfield. I mean, it was disgraceful, to be honest with you. It's just not what you want to see. It does go on in football. We know it's in his game, but now it's just plain.
It can go on in football. I just don't want it to happen at fucking.
No, it shouldn't.
For us.
No, the thing for me, I don't think that's a dive in the strictest sense. I think because what happens is he gets kicked and then it goes on and he just thinks, oh, and it's like almost like he's just gone and thought, you know what I mean? So it's not like because he's not launched himself and then gone and gone for it madly. He's just it looks like a sort of like a oh fuck's sake, you know what I mean? I can't get past. I've been fouled. Yeah, I've gone down. Look, it's a foul, and then he's gone. Well, no, get up. And it's just given the annoying thing is, given the media attention he's had and given the response of the club trying to back him and Rodgers coming out and saying he gets unfair treatment, he just looks like a bit of a tit.
The problem is, for me, you know what I mean, Rodgers is coming out and, I think we all agree that Suarez is starting to get a little bit, like, sort of victimised a little bit now with the, some of the stuff he's doing, but to be honest with you, it's, he's continuing doing it. Every single game, it's carrying on, you know what I mean? So for me at the minute, we're contradicting ourselves, you know what I mean? Yeah. Coming out, going, we're getting victimised, and Suarez is diving around, For me at the minute, It
just started to look like he was starting to get a few decisions though.
I think what was it? Well, maybe to an extent. The tide of public opinion was changing because we've seen in recent weeks some nailed on penalties and fouls against him. And given the Huth stamping incident, which we'll come on to in a second, this could have been the game where it all finally turned in his favour, and then of course he goes and does that, and that's it's just an annoyance more than anything else, like, because it just doesn't. I've said last week and in weeks gone by, he's not a diver, he's an accentuator. So if he gets kicked, he'll make sure that it's a foul. He will go down.
See, Suarez moans about it, and Suarez will do it wherever he goes. I mean, he'll moan about it. I think you're right what you say there. I don't think he's an actual, like, sort of.
He's not like Ashley Young.
It's in his whole game, innit? You know what I mean? Everything that he does is a little bit,
Well, the point is, Dan, if he was playing in Spain or he was playing in Italy, that's the game.
Exactly.
You get touched and you go down. It's a European. It's a very. I know he's not European himself, but it's a very European approach to football. Whereas in this country, it's very much you've got to literally get booted in the balls as hard as you can on purpose to get a. You know what I mean? It's like you got to get Rochambeau. You've got to ask for it. Like, you know what I mean? But with Suarez, I say it's very much a case of you get a touch, you go down. I've never really seen him as the kind of player like a la Ashley Young or whatever, and I've said this on the show before, Steven Gerrard dives. Steven Gerrard will dive to win a penalty, or, you know what I mean, deliberately, whereas I always felt that Suarez kind of takes a touch and makes as much of it as possible to ensure that he gets it.
To be honest with you, he needs to sort out his diving technique. I think that's one of the main, because the way he goes down, I mean, it's the way he goes down. There was a clear-cut penalty.
What, do you want him diving like Tom Bailey or something?
Get some lessons.
There was a clear-cut penalty, right? And he never got it. If he would have just went down, just like, but he went. He flicked his head like that. He done this.
And then it's a little bit like that.
It was exactly like that. That was
his back feet went
Who says we need footage? That was exactly the dive Suarez did. Like,
There's no need though to go down like that.
No,
it's just a bit.
But that's the thing for me. I didn't feel it was a deliberate. I don't think that he ever thought he was going to win a penalty for that action. I thought he might have just. It was more like, yeah, ref, look, I've been getting kicked. I'm not trying to stay on my feet anymore. I quite like the free kick, but the way he sort of jumped to the floor made him look like a tit. You know what I mean? He should have just gone like, you know what I mean, throw his arms up in the air and turned away in disgust.
Yeah.
But that little, because you've seen it in the past, players do. They run down, they get clipped, their ankles clipped, they run 10 yards and they slide to the knees or whatever, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas that was just.
It was like he got kicked and then fucking 10 seconds later his body went, "You've been kicked there." You go, "Oh, right, so." No, it was ages ago.
It was a delay.
You don't want to see a Liverpool player do it. I think we see other players doing it. Probably you don't take any notice of it. When you see someone in Liverpool shaking, it's a bit.
I think the funny point is, because I think we gave Drogba up and down the banks for years for doing it. And Ronaldo, but the point is, how did Drogba get away with it for so long? Because it was so recognised that he was a diving, cheating tit.
Went the other way for him though, in terms of like, you know, because in the end, because he was getting like victimised or whatever, that's when it turned. You know, referees started to go, well, we are victimising a bit, but they're not going to make the same mistake with this one, if you know what I mean, with Suarez, you know.
I never got. But the thing is, when Suarez came in and he did it, people were like, well, I'm not sure we want that Liverpool shit. I thought, great, it's a tactical weapon. If you've got someone who can. I said not dive, but he was talented. He was very talented at winning. I don't think see. Here's the thing: that ridiculous belly flop, notwithstanding on Sunday. Apart from until the tide of opinion turned, he used to win us all kinds of free kicks all over the place, penalties, free kicks in and around the box. Just the same as Drogba. I thought I'm not cool with it as having it in your repertoire, but. If it's going to be done, it's no different to Sam Allardyce standing Kevin Nolan on the fucking goalkeeper's toes for free kicks and all that. Yeah. It's bending the rules to your way, and if Chelsea are doing it, why can't Liverpool do it was always the question for me. But now that the tide of opinion has changed against Suarez, it doesn't work anymore, so he needs to just fucking stop it basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take his licks, get on with it. And if he gets genuinely fouled, you've got to trust that if he keeps getting booted, one day a referee's going to go, yeah, this is a bit unfair.
Yeah.
His legs are in bits.
Yeah.
And to give him a free kick.
Absolutely.
And potentially a yellow card. One day.
It's not going in his favour at the minute, is it? Let's be honest. You know, he's getting totally. It's not working for you. You know, you need to change it now, mate, you know what I mean?
Okay, moving it on then. Tony Pulis, major case of fucking double standards, because it's all well and good coming out and saying ban him for 3 games for jumping on the floor when your centre half has stamped on his chest earlier on in the game.
Ridiculous.
What do you do with that? And that's fine.
I know.
That's fine. Because you know why? Because he was a gifted centre forward for Chelsea once upon a time.
Backup plan number 1, wasn't it? Shit.
That's where Hodgson got his Kiriakos from. Remember Soto going up again? Wolves at home, Blackpool at home.
Amazing. Tactical genius. But it is. Yeah, Steve McLaren took it to the extreme of putting every player who was over 6 foot in the opposition penalty area and his UEFA Cup run.
I don't know, we did have Kenny and his 7 defenders last season though in the ante.
Well, he's doing that in 89, wasn't he? Like, yeah.
I know, when Glenn Johnson was playing the defensive.
No, that was Man City in the Carling Cup when he played the defensive libero.
The
defensive troubleshooting libero role.
He defended well.
It was the most funny game of football I think I've ever seen that.
But
back to Stoke.
It was like a brain teaser, wasn't it? Because you had to work out who goes where and what goes. You know what I mean? It was dead.
Yeah, dead, not Robert Huth. So no, but anyway, darling, you know, look, the fella, I mean, it's not like a fucking, you know what I mean? It's not a full-on fucking stamp, but he quite clearly moves his foot back towards him, stands on him, and now apparently the FA are not going to bring up any charges because one of the match officials saw it
and didn't write it in his report.
But is that the case? Is that what it did?
Well,
it's in his report. I think if it's been seen by an official and it's been officially seen, you can't. It's only if it's not been seen by an official. But this official who saw it, what's he saying?
He must have known. He must have to write it in the report to have said that he's seen it.
Yeah. So it's in the report.
So it must be in the report, then, mustn't it?
Yeah.
So you just changed entirely what you said.
Did I? Yeah. I do it all the time.
Well done. It's not like it's evidenced. But no, but this is who is he and what's he done? You know what I mean? Any fucking idiot can see that at least it warrants probably a yellow card and a talking to, if not a red for and 3-game ban for violent conduct. Like, look, Dan, when you've got Tony Pulis coming out and basically slagging Suarez, it seems ridiculous to me when that incident's gone on.
Yeah, it's just pathetic, really. But again, it just stems down to that kind of colossus of managers, you know what I mean? Just Luis Suarez, everyone just wants to get in his back now, because it's like he's a threat, you know. We know what he does. Let's just, you know, it's like Fergie starts and then we'll play West Ham, Allardyce will be at it.
All his little bum boys, belly things.
That's it, Pulis.
Harping on, like,
you know.
I think you're right. I think it's in their best interest. It's in everyone in that league's best interest for Luis Suarez not to play for Liverpool anymore. Absolutely. Because they all know, particularly the likes of Stoke, because he's done it in the past. Yeah, you know what I mean? But Suarez will do you, given half an opportunity, but he can't do it if he's on a 3-game ban for falling on the floor. Thank you very much, Tony Pulis. Like,
I think Suarez has made some kind of remark about his cap.
Or glasses or face.
Yeah, I think Suarez has come up and
he's probably singing
That's what I think
he wears the club shop. He wears the club shop. Tony Pulis. He wears the club shop.
Quality. Yeah. I'm not sure it'll catch on, but thanks for that.
Did you make that up?
No. Read it on Twitter.
Yes.
Classic.
One thing that was a bit worrying about the